Hello again, YouTube. Welcome to part 2 of going to help a friend fix his tyre. I'm on my way back. It's no fucking dike. I wasn't sure whether to do a part 2 before, I might as well. Got a big hill to climb over there, so I thought I'd just take my time going up it and make a little video instead of getting myself out of breath. But this is what it's all about. Everybody's off home, roads are getting quiet, and I'm freezing and knackered. Legs are giving up on me. Done too much bike riding and much recovery. Had to go a lot of places this week. Jump onto this cycle lane. But yeah. I'm shattered. I'm out of breath. So back to the whole bike packing. I feel that it's important for you to not just get everything ready on your bike and go. Planning, like it's a lot of planning. I've been on my bike rides for the past 6 months, and I'm still finding things that I need. Still got stuff to sort out. All that blah blah blah. We're going to try and get across here if we can. Just have to wait for traffic to clear. Go. And the reason I've done that, to get off that road, because I need to take a turning up here and the road's closed. So I'm doing that. Legs are burnt. There's some fuel in my body. Haven't eaten much today. I don't think I've eaten anything today actually. Can't think about it. It's maybe 6 o'clock at night now. I'm on my way back. Managed to fix his tyre, and basically he's gone over the phone. It's gone into his inner tube, so he's took his inner tube off, fixed his inner tube, but then not took the phone out of the actual tyre. So as soon as he started riding again, it's popped. So I had to go and take the phone out the tyre, all that. Highway maintenance. Good thing about road closures, so I've now got all this road to myself, or from residents. Pretty much do whatever I want though. Ride on the opposite side of the road. This is this hill I was on about. It doesn't look much of an hill on camera, to be honest, but it's definitely a good half a mile of gradual incline all the way up, and it'll flatten off. And another reason I wanted to start recording things, and because I watch a lot of videos and not many people show the bad sides of bikepacking. They're this bit right now. My legs are dying. I'm in my easiest gear, and I've still got about an hour of cycling till I get home. Numerous hills to go up, so it's just bit of a nightmare. But this is all preparation. Yes, I could go a different route and get a van, but you can't fit a van in a forest that's full of pines everywhere. There's just places you can go on a bike where you can't go with anything else. And the places where the bike won't go, I could just pick it up and carry it. I got a lightweight frame, and it is really lightweight. Adjustable handlebars, all that shabam, Corkman. But yeah, this is why I'm starting making videos, just to show the actual what is behind going bike packing. Like what you can't, because you can't just jump on a bike and start cycling around the country or around the world or wherever. Just, there's no training involved. You're just going to die. You're not going to enjoy it. You don't have the endurance. So quite a few videos I've watched they've done bikepacking a weekend away. Let's go bikepacking for a weekend. Great idea. And it's a great idea, but they're not ready for it physically. They don't know what the seats are like when you sat on them for 10 hours, you know, because the most they ever use the bike is for maybe half an hour with kids or an hour with the kids riding around the park or whatever. But when they turn that into a bikepacking bike and then we're going to actually get some distance, it's a horrible experience for them because they're not used to it. So this is why I get about on this these days, to get the endurance in my legs so I can actually go far when the camera sorts itself out. I'm going to stay on the paths as much as I can because I am recording. Not really allowed to be out road and have your phone on you, even though I'm going really slow and perfectly fine. But what is this? What is this? Are you supposed to get double buggy through that? Literally, where am I supposed to go here? Look. Look. This is where's me on ramp. Alright. I think I scared that guy then. But yeah, back on the road again, which I don't like. I don't like being on roads. I'm going to jump onto this curb. Even though there is a dedicated cycle lane all the way up, it doesn't stop people like that driving right against the curb. Still got this hill, still going uphill. It will smooth off up there eventually. We'll get in there. Just listen, this is part 2 is just me on my journey back home, basically. Someone to talk to. Not so much someone to talk to, but something to talk about. Take my mind off this never-ending hill that goes all the way back there. And don't underestimate your hills, especially when you've got weight on your bike. Another suggestion that I've been doing myself is get your bike and put everything in it. So all your bikes, everything you could possibly think of you would need for a weekend or a couple of days away. Load your bike up, get a rucksack, if you want to take a rucksack as well, load that up and go on bike rides. fully load, even though you're not going to need the equipment, and you know that you're not going to need the equipment, you know, just take them. They get you used to cycling heavy bikes full of bags and stuff like that, because it's a massive difference between carrying nothing on your bike and nothing on your person compared to just having a rucksack alone. Is difficult when you're cycling, never mind having panions, bags, bar bags, all full with heavy equipment. Even though yes, you can buy lightweight stuff, but it's extremely expensive, and I'm just your average Joe, so I can't really afford that kind of stuff. So I always buy the cheapest, well, maybe not the cheapest, but near that price point of cheap, that's going to do the job, kind of thing. A bit like this bike. It's not the most expensive bike, but it's definitely done its job. I've done over 2,000 miles or something on this bike so far, and not had an issue. I think a lot of it is riding style, because the people I go riding with, they are constantly breaking things. I think they're just being too hard-handed on the bike, to be honest. Like changing gear, for example. So using my gears, so I'm going to change the gear, so slowly push it and feel it grab, and then I let go. Slowly push it, feel it grab, and let go. But the amount of people who just plow through the gears, like you can go, they go from first to 7th or 10th, whatever you want to call it, and they're just crunching the train. All you can use ripping the chain up, ripping all the stretching your wires, stuff like that. So just be gentle with your bikes. There's no need to rag them about. At the end of the day, you got it to enjoy. So enjoy it. Don't get frustrated because it's not changing gear. Wonder why it's not changing gear. Is it because you're trying to tell it to change from 1st to 6th and you want it done in an instant? Because you got to work through the gears slowly. Let the chain grab, go up another gear, let the chain grab. The amount of times I've seen people just launch it straight into a hard gear. Say we're going downhill, they'll just chuck it straight into 6th gear, or the hardest gear they've got, and you start pedaling away, and all you'll hear is crunch, 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 and then the chain will jam because it's skipped them all and it's come off at a wrong angle or something, or the chain will come off, and then they start stressing about why the chains come off, and it always happens to them. And I think to myself, well, it was your own doing, really. So that's just another thing I wanted to talk about. Don't know how long this video, this part 2, is actually going to be. I haven't figured that bit out. I don't know if I want to record most of my journey. I know I won't get many views, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not bothered about that. It's more of a documenting where I'm going and what I'm doing, so I can look back at it and think, right, yeah, this is where I went wrong there, or wasn't that a silly idea to do that? Just general information of how I'm coping. A bit confused of what I need to do here. I need to go over there. We're gonna go this way, like this. I'm gonna cross over here because I need to be on the other side of the road. So we're gonna do that now. I'll wait here. The opportunity, then go, then back onto the pavement, and that other dedicated cycle lane, which I actually love. I just wish they'd smooth the surfaces a lot better. I'm doing all this one-handed, by the way, the whole fucking journey. Go and get off your fucking phone. Pay attention, you're blocking it. I don't mind people being on the phone, just don't be glued into your phone. Be aware. So this is the way I'm choosing to go home today, or the way back to my area. Shall I say, I don't even live in this town. I've come from all the way over there, which is far away. Been cycling for a good hour. Ooh, we have another cyclist. Yay! Right, so I don't know if you can see him yet. Very brave though, being on the road when there is a dedicated cycle lane here. And I know it's his choice. Legally, it doesn't have to go in the cycle lane. But me personally, someone's going to clip you one day. So every opportunity you get to get off that road, get off that road. And can't believe I'm actually catching up, which is great. I might actually slow down and follow him down the hill. There's a hill down there. I might course behind him. See how that pans out. Yeah. So when I first started cycling, this route right now, I used to cycle to work along this route. And by the time I got to work, I was shattered. I was dripping in sweat. I was wet through. And I just thought, wow, there's no way people can cycle long distance and be comfortable. But at the end of the day, that's because I was unhealthy. I didn't have the endurance of anything like that. I never used to go on bike rides bar to work on back, which was about 20 minutes, half an hour. But in that 20 minutes or half an hour, I used to be dripping. And I mean dripping. So I'm just changing gears and getting out road now. Indicator last minute, your own fault. Remember, about 100 yards before the junction you need to indicate. But this is a nice little thing. Stuff. I'm gonna turn this video off now. I'm gonna get some speed down here. Concentrate on what I'm actually doing.